Hello again, and welcome back to what you could call part 2 of my Lithuanian versus the US MRE taste comparison test. Now last week I actually opened my Menu 10 American MRE, the chili and macaroni, and made a video on the taste and contents of the American. And what I'd like to do today is I'd like to do a similar video so that I can actually compare the Lithuanian Menu 5 with the American MRE. Okay, so these are the contents of the Lithuanian MRE. They do look slightly less than the American version at this stage, but what I like to do now is get them out on a tray and we'll give them a taste test so we can make a comparison. Welcome back, and as you can now see I have all the contents laid out on the tray, and just for refreshing our memories I'd just like to quickly go through the content one more time. We have here a 30-gram orange type drink, vitamin C. We have the coffee and sugar. We have a bag of nuts, and in this particular case they are almonds. We have the biscuits or crackers. We have the main entree, which in this case is pork stew and vegetables. I have some chocolate and some jam. Okay, so now this is the entire contents minus the cooking stove and the fuel tablets and the towelette. So let's start with the vitamin C beverage base. Mixed with quite a lot of water. It does say 600 grams, which is just a little bit more than a pint. Okay, so opening this up. Wow, another fluorescent one, and I don't know if you can see the granules are very, very coarse, not powdery like in all the other ones I've tried. Let's add those to the glass. Very strong smell of orange again, extremely strong. Let's have a closer look at those. As you can see, very grainy, very gritty. Let's add some water to those. It does call for 600 mils. It's like stirring sand. It's so coarse. And I'm going to fill this right to the top because it does call for 600 mils, which is just a little over a pint. Oh, very strong smelling. Let's have another look at that. And again, quite fluorescent in colour. I'm not over keen on these bright oranges and bright reds. I much prefer the less of the colourings. While we're at it though, before we start, I think we'll also get the coffee going. So, instant coffee. No whitener came with this pack. So I'm assuming in the continent, or Lithuania in particular, it's usual just to have coffee black. It's a nice aroma coming off that, very fine. It's almost like dust. Now that's a very fine coffee powder. Nice aroma coming from it though, nice aroma already. Let's just give that some water. Okay, so again, like before, I'll try this black first as it comes. Now the water's, there's hardly any smell to it. And again, it's slightly nutty. Slightly nutty, not very aromatic. A little bit of bitterness to it, but not too bad, not too bad. Again, it doesn't seem like a quality coffee. I mean, I'm not no connoisseur of coffee by any means, but these, let me add some of that sugar, see if that makes a difference. Quite a large packet of sugar. I'll add all of it, seeing as there's no milk or whitener. Let's have another taste. Now that's very sweet now. It has made a slight improvement, but again, doesn't come across as a quality coffee. Let's have a taste of this juice now it's settled. Oh, very watery, very watery. It called for 600 mils on the packet, but that tastes like it's 300 mils too much. It would be better with half the water. Can't say it tastes chemically because there's very little flavour in there at all. Again, quite disappointing really. On a hot day, after a lot of exercise, it would do the job. Okay, so we have here a bag of almonds. Not salted or anything, just plain almonds. They just look like raw almonds, uncooked. Just typical, straight out of the shell looking almonds. I'll open the biscuits or crackers. Now you do get 4 in a packet. Quite hard biscuits. Let's just see how dry they are. Oh, takes some breaking. Quite firm, like old hardtack from years gone by. Just have a taste of that, just out of interest. Very hard. Very dry. Again, it's like a, I don't know if you know cream crackers, the sort of dry cracker you have with cheese. Dries the moisture out of your mouth. Very plain, very hard, very dry. We'll move along to this Rather interesting looking chocolate. Oh, 2 bars. I wasn't expecting that. 2 little bricks of chocolate. I thought that would be 1 solid brick, but it's nice to have 2. Now, I think this is Apricot Jam. Let's just have a quick look. It looks like jam. Let's have a little taste, just to make sure it's not honey. Nice thick consistency. Oh no, certainly jam. Nice and sweet. Very difficult to distinguish what actual flavour. I think that's apricot, but there is a hint of citrus orange there. Very nice. Now for the main. The pork stew and vegetables. I have pre-boiled this in the bag again to save the ration heater and to save a bit of time. And in the process, the lettering came off this one, but should still be perfectly healthy inside. So let's have a look what we get here. Pork stew and vegetables. Oh, there's a nice aroma coming off that. That does smell nice. Let's hope it tastes as nice as it smells. Let's put it out on the tray. Nice sort of hearty portion. There's a lovely smell coming off that. Very nice. Right, so where shall we start? I suppose we should really go straight with the mains. Let's start with the mains. So this is the pork stew. It's very minced, the meat. There's not many chunks in there. Very fine looking vegetables. I can see carrot, a little bit of potato. I can't see any more vegetables in there. Carrots and potatoes, possibly some peas, maybe some onions. Let's have a taste of that. That's very nice. There was no salt or pepper in the pack, and it's not needed. It's not needed. The taste is very reminiscent of a processed pork we have here in the UK. A lot of people in other countries probably wouldn't understand, but we have things called faggots, which are basically ground up meat with various spices and herbs mixed in with it, usually formed into a ball and baked in gravy. It's very reminiscent of that. Nice and soft. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. I'm just going to try a little bit on the cracker. Again, just like the American M.R.E and the crackers complement the main entree, but again, because they're so plain, they don't actually add to it. I think it's just a good bulking agent, just to bulk up the meal, help you feel more full, and they certainly do that. I do actually prefer the American crackers though, they're not as hard. These take some biting. Excuse me, quite a mouthful there. I haven't tasted the coffee to cleanse the palate. That's developing. Now it's sat there for a while, flavour seems to have come through. It's a little bit better than it was. It's drinkable. It's drinkable. On a cold day, and you know, you're out in the field, you need something warm, that's certainly drinkable. Let's have a look at some of these almonds. Plain, unroasted almonds. Straight out of the shell, looking at them. Nice and crunchy. Obviously still very fresh. Very nice energy boost, nice flavour. They are almonds, fresh almonds. But nice quality almonds though. They don't feel stale, and they're actually quite nice. They'll be nice to eat from my top pocket as you go for a walk. Now this has always been intriguing me. I do love chocolate. I eat far too much of it. I do like chocolate. It'd be interesting to see what Lithuanian chocolate tastes like. That's a dark chocolate. A lot of cocoa. Not chemical flavoured. Very much a natural chocolate containing a lot of cocoa powder. It's not too firm. It's a very nice chocolate. Very nice. I could get used to that. Now, let's go back to this juice, see if anything's happened to this. No. Too much water. Over dilution. 600 mils. It's far too much. It just now tastes like water with a hint of something. And that's a shame. That's a shame, because I think that half the amount of water, that would have been quite good. And I suppose we really must try this. Try this apricot jam on the edge of a cracker. A little bit there. It's nice and sweet, nice and smooth. Let's give that a try. There's a lot of sugar in that jam, a lot of sugar, more than what we probably have in the UK. Personally, I prefer the biscuits crackers with the main entree. But very sweet, very tasty. Okay, so overall impressions. The coffee, very bland, very nondescript. Did get a little bit better as time progressed and the flavour had time to mature in the water. Again, poor quality. I wouldn't say it's an expensive brand. It's, in a cold day, it's a hot drink. That's really all I can say about that. The orange, as I've said throughout, very granular, very coarse, took a time to dissolve. 300 mils of water would probably be much better. 600 is far too much. Although it's drinkable, it is now flavoured water. Not a lot of flavour there. The chocolate, wow, that I'd buy from the shop. If I knew the brand or they sold it in the UK, I would buy that. It's very nice, dark quality chocolate, just how it should be. The apricot jam, very pleasant, very palatable. A little bit too sweet for my taste, probably for the UK taste. It does seem very sugar heavy, but we're saying that it is a nice fresh apricot jam. The almonds, they're fresh, they're tasty, they feel like they've just been taken out of the shells, not salted, not cooked, just raw almonds, very nice. Crackers, a little bit disappointed in the crackers, perfectly palatable, just very hard. I don't really think they need to be baked into the old style hardtack. They could have been a little bit softer, but again, as a boost for the main course, just to bulk it up, bulking agent, complements them very well, would add extra calories to your meal. For that purpose, they're okay. But the main star, I think, is the main part of the meal. This pork stew and veg. There's pepper in there, there's spices in there, it's soft, vegetables are very fine. Because it reminds me so much of a faggot, which we have here in the UK, I did really enjoy that. It's had that very similar sort of flavour, because I do like faggots. And if you ever tried haggis, Scottish delicacy, again, haggis is very similar to faggot and very similar tasting to this. But if you've not tasted those, it's a well-rounded pork dish. Flavours, some pepper in there, herbs in there, salt in there, vegetables in there. What isn't there to like? Very nice. Now, would I buy these again? Yes, I would. Apart from the disappointing orange, and I'd know not to put so much in again, and the coffee, less water, yes I would. Do I consider them better than the American MRE? Food quality, I would say yes. Drinks are about very similar. I found both sets of drinks very poor in quality. I did prefer the American biscuit, but this chocolate was far better than the American overall. So it's a close thing, because they both have their pros and their cons. But out of the two, on the one menus I've tried, and please only bear in mind this is my own personal opinion, I don't want to upset anybody, I do on this occasion actually prefer the Lithuanian M.R.E. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying my videos, and would you please, I'd like you to subscribe and share and like, and I'll see you on a video very soon. Bye bye for now.